Pokemon is about to drop a set that's going to overshadow all other mainline sets in the past 2 years. But what if you can't get your hands on it? In this video, I'm going to tell you what to expect from the Destined Rivals release and how you can possibly win a free booster box. This May, Destined Rivals releases with insane cards, gorgeous art, and a crazy product lineup that can make or break your collection. However, allocations are tight. But are they? But first, let's break down what products are releasing, which ancillary product will have Destined Rivals in it, the release dates, and the MSRP pricing, as if you find this stuff for MSRP, you should pick it up. As well as my prediction of the top 3 cards in this set that you should be keeping an eye out for. First off, let's take a look at the Pokemon booster boxes for Destined Rivals. Those will release on May 30th, as well with the 3-pack blisters, the booster bundles, the ETBs, the check lane blisters, and the booster packs. So those all release on the 30th, and then a few products release a little after that would be the Build and Battle boxes. Remember, there's no more Build and Battle stadiums, just the Build and Battle boxes. And then a few ancillary products like the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX box and the Cynthia's Garchomp EX Premium collection. So those two will release on 6/13 with the Build and Battle boxes, which will have Destined Rivals packs. So if you can't find booster boxes or ETBs, be keeping your eye out a few weeks later for those, and you might be able to grab some. Now, this is your typical lineup. There's nothing real new. The only thing that kind of throws me off for this release, same thing happened with Journey Together, is normally I'm able to pick up a lot of check lane blisters. Those are the products that have one promo card, a pack, and like a coin. Those used to always be very available. No one won. The last 2 sets, I've ordered a few cases of them and got 0. Meanwhile, other items have gone up in allocation, which is odd to say the least. So I'm not quite sure what's happening with all that. However, speaking of allocations, what should you expect? There's been a lot of panic online that allocation is going to be much worse for this than Journey Together, and it's going to be harder to find. That may be true, but for our store, it's not. Our allocations did increase by about 40-ish, it looks like. Now, that is a mixture of one, I do fully believe Pokemon's printed more for this, and they're already getting things churning and going, right? I would say out of that 40% increase, I would say a good 20 to 25% of that would just be Pokemon making. The other would be from us actually, we've been buying a lot of product that other people don't want. I literally got like, the entire thing is filled with battle academies. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 80 cases of Build and Battle academies. So that's helped our numbers get up, and we bought a bunch of other products and bundles to help boost our numbers up. So that's why we're seeing an increase as well with, I think Pokemon is printing more. So I'm hoping, I'm not the biggest store, so I'm not going to be able to give stuff to everybody, but I'm hoping that's a good sign for you guys to be able to find product in stores and at other places as well. And as always at Bulba Cards, MSRP at release. So don't be paying above MSRP. There are a lot of good stores out there who will sell at MSRP. So support those stores. Even when things get lower and then they're selling lower, still support those stores, okay? There's a great benefit. I'm getting a lot of emails right now asking, well, can you just help me pre-order before everyone else? I know you have a system for your own reorder those customers, but I've never bought from you, but I would like to get this at MSRP. And I can't, right? I need to support those who supported me when times are tough. And that person, they're more than welcome to start supporting us now and then maybe in a set or 2. Now they're the ones getting it above everyone else. But it's not even about not being able to help those people. It's about if I give it to them, that means I'm taking it from someone else. I'm taking it from someone who's helped me, someone who supported me when the other people didn't. So that, to me, that's what's not right about it. I would love to give it to everybody who asks, and I actually kind of appreciate you guys asking, because that takes bravery, and that takes some courage to do. But it's about taking away from that person if I did do that. So I would rather not do that. But we'll be throwing these up on the website probably right around this time this video is publishing. So go check out the website. They may be up, but probably not for long. Our ETB numbers are up significantly, but that's also because with Journey Together, I didn't order our full amount of ETB. When they took Journey Together allocations, and that's something else. Yeah, our numbers went up by about 40-45%. But when Journey Together requested numbers from us, how much we'd like to order, I didn't order the full amount I could have, because at that time, market was still down a little bit. So there was still uncertainty. So I didn't max out what I could. So like ETBs last time, I ordered very little of them. I did that on purpose because I wasn't sure how I was going to do. So now I'm getting the full amount of ETBs as well as those increases. So our ETBs are going to be up quite a bit more, where last time ETBs were very scarce. I had a lot of people who were bummed out and couldn't get them. So we'll have a lot more this time. Now let's take a look at the top cards in this set, or not even top cards, like geez, to like pick a top card in this set would be ridiculous. So right now I got TCG Player pulled up. We're looking at the Japanese cards. So the English typically follows the Japanese, but not always exact. So because the English Destined Rivals will be a combination of this one as well as Heatwave Arena. So there will be some guessing involved here because it's not going to be straightforward. So the top cards in this set, the big chase ones, are going to be the Team Rocket's Mewtwo, Team Rocket's Moltres, Team Rocket's Crobat, which I hope I get that one, as well as Team Rocket's Nidoking, as well as Team Rocket's Giovanni, and some gold cards of Giovanni and Mewtwo. Illustrations, tons of them. They're beautiful. I can't wait to get them. The Houndoom is looking amazing, but we're going to focus on the big chase cards. We also have Cynthia's Garchomp, Ethan's Ho-Ho, Ethan's Adventure, Arvin's Mabstiff. I can never say his name right. Mabstiff. And I'm going to throw Ethan's Typhlosion in there, Misty Psyduck, because those cards do really well. Oh, I almost forgot the Yanmega. So those are the big chase cards for this set. Now, if I had to pick out the top 4 and rank them based on who I think will perform the best, Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I almost want to throw you guys a wild card and say Moltres would pass him up because people really are kind of iffy on the Mewtwo, but they're loving the Moltres card. So the Moltres card, I can see it passing up the Mewtwo, but on the Japanese set right now, you're looking at double the difference in cost. I don't see that passing it up, but crazier things that can happen. So I would say it's going to go Rocket's Mewtwo, Moltres, Cynthia's Garchomp, and Team Rocket's Nidoking. I'm going to throw Nidoking above Ethan's Ho-Ho. The Ethan's Adventure, I'm not sure how well that one will do. Full art trainers typically don't do as well in English as they do in Japanese. So we will see on that one. So again, I think it's going to be Mewtwo, Moltres, Cynthia's Garchomp, as well as Team Rocket's Nidoking. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Ethan's Ho-Ho gets in there and Cynthia's Garchomp drops off. I wouldn't be surprised at that one at all. I think that Ho-Ho is deep, and we don't get Ho-Ho cards very often. So if you're keeping an eye on cards, I would say keep an eye on those. Now, if you had to guess a sleeper card, one that's going to pass up all the other ones that people aren't going to expect, I would say either keep an eye on that Nidoking or Misty Psyduck. I can see Misty Psyduck turning up real well. So the difference being they're split up into 2 sets. And it can be a little easier to pull certain ones, where when you get a large set like this, where 2 things are combined together, it can be hard to pull a specific illustration rare. And that can drive illustration rare prices up quite a bit. And I think Misty Psyduck, I could see that one crawling its way up pretty high in price. It's not sitting at a bad price right now at 28 in the Japanese. But that's pretty high for illustration rare card for Japanese. Normally those drop below 10. So I can see that being a sleeper hit for the set. Won't pass up the other ones, but I can see that becoming a good $80 to $100 card. If you want a piece of the set, don't sleep on pre-orders, but don't fall on FOMO, okay? If you find this to pre-order at some store at MSRP, or within a 10% range of MSRP, grab it up. I think TCG Player right now, let's see what sealed product's at. Sealed product's not even up yet. However, I think I've seen people saying it's selling for like $300 a booster box. Keep in mind, pre-orders, it's always much higher because not all stores can sell yet, okay? Only, I don't want to say official stores. Stores that have gone through the time, TCG Player, to list themselves as a pre-order store. So keep that in mind. Prices always tank. Think about how much the Journey Together dropped right after release. It got down to like $220 a booster box, where before that it was selling at $280, $260. So prices will drop. So if you can get it at MSRP or around a 5 to 10% range, pick it up for sure. Now, my expectations for this set, I do think this is going to be one of the best Scarlet and Violet sets. It has everything. It has nostalgia, beautiful card arts, not just beautiful, but they stand out. Compare the styles of this one to, there's like a fly or something flying on me, it's driving me nuts. If you compare the styles to this one compared to any other Scarlet and Violet, that's distinct. You could show me any illustration and be like, hey, what set is this in? The only one that might get a little confused to me is the Houndoom from Shrouded Fable. But other than that, it has a very distinct look. So I think this is going to be one of either top, 3 or top 2 sets in the Scarlet and Violet block. Only things I think that could beat it would either A, Prismatic Evolutions, and I don't think Prismatic Evolutions is that good of a it's just it's so scarce. So I would actually probably throw it up front of that for every other factor. Surging Sparks is pretty nice. Surging Sparks is nice. The only thing that holds it back is its cost. I did a video a while back on the best set in of Scarlet and Violet, and if you compared it to price ratio, I would pick Paradox Rift in value. If this set was the same price as all the other sets, I would say this is number 2, could possibly be number 1. But where would you rank this set? Comment down below how you think the Destined Rivals set is going to rank. And as for that giveaway we were talking about, we're going to give away a booster box of Destined Rivals. If you would like to enter in, you can get your name drawn twice. So one, you can enter in by subscribing to our YouTube and commenting down below this video. Any comment, it don't matter. If you enter in any comment, you'll be entered. I know I like to say specific ones sometimes, but that's just so I can see who's actually participating in the giveaway, so it's for my data. But any comment down below enters you in a chance to win. And you can also subscribe to our Instagram and comment on a post we'll have on there, and that will give you 2 entries. The week before release, I'm gonna take all those entries, I'm gonna put them in a random selector, and it's gonna select a winner for me. So you can enter in twice by subscribing and commenting on this video and heading over to our Instagram, bulbacards_TCG, and commenting and liking on our post about it there as well. Other than that, guys, let me know how well you think Destined Rivals is going to do, and have you been able to get your hands on it yet for pre-orders? If not, keep your eyes out. I think this is going to be much more available than people are thinking.